Look at that light. Everything's changing colors. The sun hits the brick and the brick starts to glow like a secret that the city was waiting to show. The amber and the honey dripping down the window pane, healing up the damage of the shadow in the rain. I feel a little lifting in the center of my chest, like a bird in the chimney finally finding a nest.
The shadows are long, but they're soft at the edge, like the green of the ivy on the window ledge. I'm planting a garden in the back of my mind, leaving all the bitterness and coldness behind. It doesn't take much, just a sliver of gold, to break through the logic of the stories I've been told.
It's a golden hour bloom, a flower in the dark, finding all the oxygen to feed a little spark. The light is a river, the light is a sea, and it's washing out the person that I don't have to be. Open up the curtains, let the honey pour in. This is where the better parts of living begin. I'm sketching out a future with a pencil and a dream. Nothing is as permanent or heavy as it seemed. The dust isn't dirt, it's just stars on the floor. And I'm not afraid of the light anymore. There's a warmth in the wood, there's a pulse in the air, like a silent I love you found in a chair. It only lasts a minute before the sun goes down, but it's enough to change the feeling of the whole damn town. In the transition, in the middle of the shift, I'm finding the courage to accept a little gift.
Stay in the gold, don't let it fade too fast. Bloom where you're planted.
Yeah. Midnight, the best time to build. Got the plan right here. Yeah. The ink is flowing steady like a dark, deep creek, finding all the answers that I used to have to seek, mapping out the borders of the peace I found, building up a life on this holy kind of ground. The blueprint of the spirit, a diagram of grace, with plenty of room for the empty kind of space.
I'm drawing in the windows for the light to come through. I'm building in the pillars for the things that are true. No more shaky foundations, no more walls made of sand. I got the master plan held in the palm of my hand. It's an architecture of the heart, a design for the soul, taking back the parts and making them a whole.
It's a midnight blueprint, a sketch of the day, finding the new and the better kind of way. The stars are the markers, the moon is the guide, with nothing to fear and with nothing to hide. Build it slow, build it strong, build it just for you.
This is the work that we were meant to do.
The city is a blueprint that someone else made, but I'm not living life in another man's shade. I'm the architect now, I'm the one with the pen, and I'm starting the world all over again. One line for the courage, one line for the rest, putting the vision to the ultimate test.
The quiet is the canvas, the stillness is the ink, giving me the room just to sit and to think. Before the sun rises and the world starts to scream, I'm finishing the layout of a lifelong dream.
Structure and soul,
midnight blueprint,
looks good.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Leave it all at the mat. Just breathe in the wood and the wool. Yeah. Yeah. The city screams in the language of steel, But here the silence is the only thing real. Hang up the jacket, let the shoulders drop down. I'm miles away from the heart of the town, even though the window shows the traffic below. Inside this room, we're moving nice and slow. Yeah. Dust motes dancing in a single beam of light, setting the stage for the coming of the night. Bookshelves leaning like the tired of the shelf. A little corner just to find a piece of self. No more deadlines, no more ticking on the clock. Just the steady rhythm of the heart when it unlocks. Welcome to the sanctuary, welcome to the nook. Turn the page slowly on a half-read book. The world is a fire, but the embers are soft, lifting all the heavy thoughts and carrying them aloft. Stay a little while, let the static fade to black. Once you find the center, there's no turning back. Coffee rings on the coaster made of cork, far away from the hustle and the talk of the work. I've been running on empty, burning out the fuse. Now I'm looking for the parts I didn't want to lose. It's a small kingdom built of velvet and tea, a little patch of land where I can finally just be.
The walls aren't closing in, they're holding me tight, shielding the vision from the neon of the night. Every shadow here is a friend I used to know, in the quiet garden where the slow seeds grow.
Just stay right here,
no pressure,
no noise,
just the dust and the light.
Yeah. Smoke rings in the dark. Yeah, listen close. Another night, another city light outside the window. Just me, my thoughts, and this worn out sofa. Let's take a breath and let it all go. Yeah. The clock is ticking past 2 in the morning. The blue glow of the TV screen is my only warning. I sink deep into the cushions, heavy and tired, thinking about the life and the paths I desired. My mind is wide awake while the whole world's fast asleep. Got a half-empty pack sitting on the coffee table. To get up and change anything, I'm just not able. Strike the little wooden match, watch the flame dance so bright. Take a deep drag, let it fill up the empty night. The gray smoke rises up, swirling around the bedroom ceiling, trying to make some sense of this bittersweet feeling. Every inhale slows down my fast beat and heavy heart, wondering where it was that we finally grew apart. The radio plays a slow and melancholic tune, reminding me of walking with you beneath the moon.
Smoke rings in the dark, slowly fading into the blue. Every single breath reminds me so much of you.
The ash falls down on the velvet chair, blowing away the memories caught in the chilly air.
Just me and the ghost of a summer we lost, counting the lonely moments, ignoring the heavy cost. Yeah, blowing away the memories caught in the air.
The vinyl record spins round on the dusty player. I'm no saint, but tonight I feel like a prayer. The sound of the autumn rain tapping on the window pane, washing away the residue of all my lingering pain. The glowing ember gives off a flicker of orange light. It's the only companion I have in this lonely night. I trace the rising smoke with my tired and heavy eyes, tired of the bitter truth, tired of the constant lies. The old sofa remembers the deep weight of my sighs. Underneath the dim lamp, the shadow of a memory lies. I close my tired eyes and I let the beat drop, hoping this calming moment will never ever stop.
Smoke rings in the dark, slowly fading into the blue. Every single breath reminds me so much of you.
The ash falls down on the velvet chair, blowing away the memories caught in the chilly air.
Just me and the ghost of the summer we lost, counting the lonely moments, ignoring the heavy cost. Yeah, blowing away the The memories caught in the air.
In this quiet, dimly lit room, the noise is too loud. I'm lost in the haze, hiding in the heavy cloud. From the very first inhale to the last slow exhale, I'm writing a love story that was destined to fail. But I hold on to the moment just a second more, staring at the little scratches on the wooden floor. The smoke fades away, leaving nothing but the cold air. And I'm still sitting here on the sofa, fully aware.
Smoke rings in the dark, slowly fading into the blue. Every single breath reminds me so much of you.
The ash falls down on the velvet chair, blowing away the memories caught in the chilly air.
Just me and the ghost of the summer we lost, counting the lonely moments, ignoring the heavy cost. Yeah, blowing away the memories caught in the air.
Yeah, just the smoke and me, the soft lo-fi
beat slows down to a stop.
Rest easy now.
Another quiet night fades away into the dawn.
Good night.
Good night, good night, good night, good night, good night, good night.
Yeah. Yeah. The sky turned heavy, a shade of charcoal gray. We watch the summer colors simply fade away. You're sitting by the glass, tracing droplets with your hand, the quiet kind of magic that we both understand. I'm leaning in the corner, steam rising from my cup. Every time I look at you, I never wanna look up. The world outside is blurring, a watercolor mess, but inside this small room we find our own caress. The rhythm of the roof, a percussion for the soul. In this messy life, you're the part that makes me whole. Just you, just me, in the clouds hanging low. We've got nowhere to be and we've got nowhere to go.
Underneath the rhythm of the falling rain, washing out the worry, washing out the pain. It's me and you and the silver in the sky, watching all the lonely hours drifting slowly by. Lo-fi heartbeats static in the air. I find my sanctuary just because you're there.
Yeah.
Just because you're there.
Yeah. The clock on the wall is ticking kinda slow. The city lights below us have a hazy amber glow. I put a record on, let the needle find a groove. In this frozen moment, neither one of us wants to move. You whisper something low, a secret for the miss, a memory of a time, a memory of a kiss. The window starts to fog, I write your name in the dew. A simple little circle connecting me to you. The coffee's getting cold, but the vibe is getting warm. We're safe inside the center of this melancholy storm. No phones, no noise, just the static in the beat. The sound of heavy water hitting pavement on the street. I remember how we met when the clouds were just as dark, running for some shelter through the middle of the park. Now the rain doesn't feel like a reason to hide. It feels like a reason to keep you inside. Keep you close, keep it real, keep the lo-fi spinning. With you in my arms, I feel like I'm winning. Every drop is a note, every splash is a rhyme. We're building a kingdom in the ripples of time.
Underneath the rhythm of the falling rain, washing out the worry, washing out the pain. It's me and you and the silver in the sky, watching all the lonely hours drifting slowly by. Lo-fi heartbeat static in the air. I find my sanctuary just because you're there.
Me, you, and the rain. just the three of us. Keep the record playing, don't wake me up if I'm dreaming. The alarm starts to ring. Heavy eyelids wonder what the day will bring. Staring at the ceiling trying to find the spark. Walking through the kitchen, stepping in the dark. Coffee machine dripping, filling up the cup. Checking on my phone, nobody's waking up. Just a young soul trying to find a way. In a crowded city where the skies are mostly gray. But we're just riding on the waves of time. Trying to make a dollar, trying to find a rhyme. Yeah, the world moves fast, but we're taking it slow. Catching these vibes in the lo-fi glow. Just a young life, trying to figure it out. Walking through the shadows and the seeds of doubt. Yeah, bus stop, headphones on, blocking out the noise. Thinking about the days when we were just boys. Skateboards, broken knees, laughing in the park. Now I'm chasing deadlines, working past the dark. Got a degree on the wall, but what does it mean when you're feeling like a cog in a giant machine? Rent is overdue, bank account is low, but I got a little hope keeping up the show. Yeah, we're just riding on the waves of time. Trying to make a dollar, trying to find a rhyme. The world moves fast, but we're taking it slow. Catching these vibes in the lo-fi glow. Just a young life, trying to figure it out. Walking through the shadows and the seeds of doubt. Maybe it's okay not to know the end. Maybe it's about the broken roads we mend. Late night drives with the windows rolled down, looking at the neon lights of this lonely town. We are young, we are tired, but we're still alive. Learning how to breathe, learning how to survive. Yeah. Back in my room, midnight on the clock. Lo-fi beats playing, heartbeat like a rock. Writing down my thoughts on a crumpled piece of paper. Watching all the stress slowly turn into vapor. Tomorrow is a battle, but tonight is peace. Let the melody play, let the tension release. Just release, yeah. We're gonna be fine, one day at a time. Just a young soul in the city lights. Good night, world. The sky is bleeding orange, fading into gray. Watching all the shadows chase the light away. I'm sitting on this rooftop, cooling coffee in my hand. Just a lonely silhouette in this quiet land. The sun
and all we left behind. Now I'm just a ghost stuck inside my mind. Oh, this sad sunset, it's a heavy shade of blue. Everything I see just reminds me of you. The golden hours ending, the stars begin to peek, but the secrets that we bury, they never go to sleep. Yeah, it's a sad sunset, watching colors die underneath the canvas of a lonely purple sky. Yeah, street lights flickering, waking one by one. I'm still waiting for a day that's already done. The breeze feels a bit colder, brushing past my face, searching for your ghost in this empty space. Do you see the same horizon wherever you are now? I try to reach for you, but I don't know how. The horizon's just a border, a line I cannot cross, counting every second, measuring the loss. Slow down, let the darkness settle in. Where does the ending stop? Where does the ache begin? Maybe tomorrow the sun will rise again, but tonight I'm just a victim of the might have It's a heavy shade of blue. Everything I see just reminds me of you. The golden hours ending, the stars begin to peek, but the secrets that we bury, they never go to sleep. Yeah, it's a sad sunset, watching colors die underneath the canvas of a lonely purple sky. Fade to black, just another day, sunset.
You know, there's something about the rain that makes time feel like it's standing still. Everything outside is a blur of gray and blue, but in here, it's just me, this cold coffee, and the ghost of a memory. Let's just let it play. Static on the radio, rhythm pitter-patter on the roof. I'm looking for the lies while I'm drowning in the truth. The ceiling fan is spinning, tracing circles in the air. I see your shadow in the hallway, but I know you isn't there. The clouds are heavy laden, like the secrets that we kept. While the city's busy running, I'm just wondering where we stepped off the path of the sun into the rhythm of the storm. Used to hold you in the kitchen just to keep each other warm. Now the kitchen's just a room and the kettle's turning cold. Just another lonely story that will never quite be told. Let the rain wash away the dust on the glass, watching all the moments and the memories pass. It's a blue kind of day in a gray kind of town, and the rhythm of the raindrops is the only sound. The only sound, yeah. I'm flipping through the pages of a book I never read. Got 1,000 different voices screaming inside of my head, but the rain drowns them out, yeah, it muffles all the noise. Takes me back to being younger, back to broken wooden toys. Now the toys are digital, and the heart aches real time, trying to find a reason or a rhythm or a rhyme to explain why the thunder feels like it's beating in my chest. Maybe a rainy afternoon is just a chance for us to rest. I watch a single droplet race another down the pane. Funny how we're all just losing something in the rain. Falling down, it's all just falling down. Wash it all away. Can you hear it? I remember that umbrella, the one with the broken spoke. We were laughing in the puddle, thinking life was just a joke. But the punchline hit us hard when the season started changing. Now I'm sitting in the dark, all my furniture rearranging to fill the empty spaces where your laughter used to live. Counting up the things I took and what I forgot to give. The street lights are flickering, golden ghosts in the mist. There's a certain kind of beauty in the things that don't exist anymore. Just a vapor, just a scent of wet concrete. Yeah, and the sound of distant tires on a lonely city street. Let the rain wash away the dust on the glass, watching all the moments and the memories pass. It's a blue kind of day in a gray kind of town, and the rhythm of the raindrops is the only sound. It's getting late, the clouds are breaking, but I think I'll stay here a bit longer. Maybe the rain knows something we don't. Maybe it's okay to just be still, sleep well, world. We'll try again when the sun comes up.
Yeah. Another sleepless night, you know. The city's burning up. Let's just walk. Yeah. Midnight struck, but the asphalt is still breathing heat. Two shadows drifting slow down the neon lit street. Concrete, jungle glowing under a violet sky. Got the humid air trap making the ambient high. My shirt is sticking to my skin, your sneakers scraping the ground. Looking up at the skyscrapers, lost in the heavy sound of the city hum. The air conditioners buzzing in rows. Where we are heading tonight, man, nobody knows. Just two boys running away from the stifling room, chasing the artificial breeze beneath the lonely moon. The grand city shines like a diamond in the rough, but tonight just this cold soda can is enough.
Hot summer nights in the belly of the beast, walking through the gold till the sun hits the east. Neon lights flashing, reflecting in your eyes. Two souls wandering under magnificent skies.
The city is loud,
but our minds are so still,
just riding the wave,
chasing the midnight chill.
Past the luxury stores, past the silent cafes, the glass windows reflecting our youth in the haze. You talk about your future, I talk about my past, wondering if this summer vibe is ever gonna last. The heat wave shimmering over the empty subway grate. We got no money in our pockets, but we feel great. Look at those giant billboards painting the dark clouds red. So much noise in the world,
so much unsaid,
but we don't need to talk. The rhythm speaks for itself, leaving our worries back at home high on the shelf. Just step by step, watching the traffic lights change in this beautiful maze. Nothing feels strange.
Hot summer nights in the belly of the beast, walking through the gold till the sun hits the east. Neon lights flashing, reflecting in your eyes. Two souls wandering under magnificent skies.
The city is loud,
but our minds are so still,
just riding the wave,
chasing the midnight chill.
The breeze finally hits as we reach the rooftop ledge, looking down at the world standing right on the edge. The city is magnificent,
a sea of endless light,
but it feels so small from up here tonight.
Just you and me,
man, just you and me.
Summer heat fading slow,
the sky is turning gray.
Another night gone by,
yeah, we'll be okay.
another sleepless night, you know. The city's burning up. Let's just walk. Yeah. Yeah. Midnight struck. Yeah. Yeah. Midnight struck, but the asphalt is still breathing heat. Two shadows drifting slow down the neon lit street. Concrete jungle glowing under a violet sky. Got the humid air trap making the ambient high. My shirt is sticking to my skin, your sneakers scraping the ground. Looking up at the skyscrapers, lost in the heavy sound of the city hum. The air conditioners buzzing in rows. Where we are heading tonight, man, nobody knows. Just two boys running away from the stifling room, chasing the artificial breeze beneath the lonely moon. The grand city shines like a diamond in the rough, but tonight just this cold soda can is enough.
Hot summer nights in the belly of the beast, walking through the gold till the sun hits the east. Neon lights flashing, reflecting in your eyes. Two souls wandering under magnificent skies. Yeah, the city is loud, but our minds are so still, just riding the wave, chasing the midnight chill.
Past the luxury stores, past the silent cafes, the glass windows reflecting our youth in the haze. You talk about your future, I talk about my past, wondering if the summer vibe is ever gonna last. The heat wave shimmering over the empty subway. Great, we got no money in our pockets, but we feel great. Look at those giant billboards painting the dark clouds red. So much noise in the world, so much unsaid, but we don't need to talk, the rhythm speaks for itself. Leaving our worries back at home, high on the shelf. Just step by step, watching the traffic lights change in this beautiful maze. Nothing feels strange.
Hot summer nights in the belly of the beast, walking through the gold till the sun hits the east. Neon lights flashing, reflecting in your eyes. Two souls wandering under magnificent skies. Yeah, the city is loud, but our minds are so still, just riding the wave, chasing the midnight chill.
The breeze finally hits as we reach the rooftop ledge, looking down at the world standing right on the edge. The city is magnificent, a sea of endless light, but it feels so small from up here tonight.
Just you and me,
Man.
just you and me.
Summer heat fading slow,
The sky is turning gray.
another night gone by.
Yeah, we'll be okay.
Yeah.
Another morning, just me and the pavement. Let's go.
The sun is peeking through the blinds, a dusty gold. Coffee in the mug, a story yet to be told. Tied the laces tight, grabbed the keys from the shelf. Stepping out the door, just me and myself. The air is a bit crisp, early morning dew. The world is waking up, everything feels new. I see the neighbor's cat sitting on the porch, carrying my dreams like a flickering torch. On this road, in this slow motion flow, watching the city start to glow. No rush, no pressure, just the rhythm of the street. Finding the magic in the people I meet. It's the daily drift, the morning commute. Everything is quiet, everything is mute, except the beat in my head. Down to the station, or maybe just a drive, feeling the engine hum, glad to be alive. Stoplight turns red, I take a deep breath, escaping the chaos, cheating mental death. The radio plays a tune, something old and sweet, watching the raindrops dance on the concrete. A sea of white shirts and umbrellas in a row. Everybody's got somewhere they need to go, but I'm just here, caught in the middle, solving the day like a beautiful riddle. Check the watch, time is a ghost. The things we want, the things we love most, are they at the end of this long gray line, or are they right here in this moment of mine? Yeah, they're right here. Past the corner bakery, the smell of fresh bread, clearing out the cobwebs living in my head. The skyscraper shadows are stretching out long. I'm humming the melody of a half-forgotten song. Phone in my pocket, notifications on mute. I'm savoring the silence, the simple pursuit. One foot, then the other, the rhythm is steady. The office is waiting, I think I'm finally ready. On this road, in this slow motion flow, watching the city start to glow. No rush, no pressure, just the rhythm of the street. Finding the magic in the people I meet. It's the daily drift, the morning commute. Everything is quiet, everything is mute. Ground floor, here we go again. But the walk was nice. It was real nice. Yeah.
Just another late night.
Just me, the smoke, and my boy.
Let's go. Yeah.
The clock strikes 3, the world is fast asleep. But these heavy thoughts are memories I keep. The neon lights from the street reflect inside. In this empty room there is nowhere left to hide. I strike a match, watch the tiny flame ignite. A slow burning fire in the middle of the night. The cigarette burns a glowing ember in the dark, leaving ashes on the table, leaving its own mark. The smoke starts to rise, dancing in the air, curls up to the ceiling, fading without a care. It's a gray ghost floating, twisting so slow, mirroring the feelings that I try not to show. Just a piece of paper and some dried up leaves, but it's the only thing tonight that never deceives. I exhale the pain, watch it vanish in the breeze, wishing all my troubles could disappear with ease. But they stay right here, heavy in my chest. In this lo-fi rhythm, seeking for some rest. Bitter wine on my tongue, burning down slow. Cigarette smoke in the room, watching it go. The glass is half empty, the night is so long. But I'm not alone, singing this sad song. My loyal pit bull is sitting by my side, with his head on my knee, nowhere to hide. Bitter wine, thick smoke, and a faithful friend, waiting for the broken heart to finally mend.
I reach for the bottle, pour another bitter glass, hoping that the sting will make the shadows pass. The liquid is dark, it burns against my throat, a harsh reminder of the words she never wrote. It's a sour taste, a heavy stinging wine, mixed with the regret of a wasted time. Each sip is a memory, each drop is a tear, fueling all the loneliness that I hold so dear. But as the liquor burns and the smoke starts to blend, I look down to the floor and I see my truest friend. For a pause, a strong heart looking up at me with those big brown eyes full of loyalty. My pit bull boy, they misunderstand your breed, but you're the only comfort that I really need. You don't judge the scars, you don't care about the past. In a world full of fakes, your love is built to last. You place your heavy chin right upon my lap, while the lo-fi beat fills the silence in the gap. Bitter wine on my tongue, burning down slow. Cigarette smoke in the room, watching it go. The glass is half empty, the night is so long. But I'm not alone, singing this sad song. My loyal
the broken heart to finally mend.
People come and go like the autumn leaves.
They leave you in the cold while your spirit grieves.
They look at my dog and they see a tough face.
But he's the only warmth in this lonely space.
The smoke is my blanket,
The wine is my escape,
shaping my reality
into a darker shade.
But the dog nudges my hand, tells me it's okay.
We can make it through the night to a brand new day. The vinyl keeps spinning, crackling so sweet, matching the slow rhythm of my heartbeat. The smoke is getting thinner, the bottle's almost dry. I look out the window at the cloudy sky, but my hand is on his fur, soft and warm and real, reminding me of things that I forgot to feel. No words are needed, no promises to break, just a silent bond that no one else can take. The bitter taste is fading, smoke begins to clear, but the loyalty beside me stays forever near. Bitter wine on my tongue, burning down slow, cigarette smoke in the room, watching it go. The glass is half empty, the night is so long, but I'm not alone singing this sad song. My loyal pit bull is sitting by my side, with his head on my knee, nowhere to hide. Bitter wine, thick smoke, and a faithful friend, waiting for the broken heart to finally mend.
Just a dog and his man,
Through the smoke and the wine,
we're gonna be alright, boy.
yeah, we're gonna be fine.
Yeah. Just a sudden downpour. Everything's moving so fast. Let's just pull over. Sky turned gray in a heartbeat, no warning sign. Wipers dancing fast, trying to draw the line between the road ahead and the water falling down. Heavy clouds hanging low over this quiet town. The asphalt steaming, scent of rain in the air. I see the droplets tangled in your messy hair. The world outside is blurring, fading into blue, but inside this metal box it's just me and you. Sudden rain falling heavy, falling fast, finding the moment that we hope will last. Turning the wheel, heading for the underground, escaping the storm where the silence is found. Down the ramp, lights flickering on the wall, leaving the thunder, leaving it all. In the basement, in the cool dark shade, where the echoes of the city start to fade. Driving down, down, down into the concrete hollow, where the rain can't follow. Down, down, down. Yeah, now we're idling in the basement, engine humming low, watching shadows on the pillars moving slow. No more rush, no more traffic, no more gray, just the rhythm of the dripping. Miles away, concrete ceiling holding up the heavy sky, safe and dry while the world rushes by. The windows are fogging, I'm tracing your name. Outside it's chaotic, but here it's not the same. Sudden rain falling heavy, falling fast, finding the moment that we hope will last. Turning the wheel, heading for the underground, escaping the storm where the silence is found. Down the ramp, lights flickering on the wall, leaving the thunder, leaving it all. In the basement, in the cool dark shade, where the echoes of the city start to fade. Just stay here for a while, let the storm pass. Underground peace. Under the concrete, safe and sound. staring at the edge where the sky meets the deep, while the rest of the world is falling asleep. I'm on the deck feeling the salt on my skin, watching where the ocean ends and the stars begin. The engine's just a hum, a heartbeat in the dark, leaving behind the city every fading spark. No compass needed, no place we gotta be, just the ghost of a ship on a silver painted sea. Floating through the velvet, drifting on the blue. The moon is catching fire in a liquid residue. Yeah, we're sailing on a dream, middle of the night. Everything is hazy in the soft neon light, just the rhythm of the tide pulling us away, looking for a feeling that we couldn't find by day. A glass in my hand, ice melting down slow, watching the bioluminescence start to glow. Green sparks dancing in the wake of the hull. The silence is loud, but it's soothing the skull. White curtains blowing in the warm summer breeze, writing poetry in shadows, doing what I please. The mast is a finger pointing straight to the moon. I hope the morning sun doesn't come too soon. You ever feel like the ocean knows your name? Like the waves are washing out every bit of the pain. No Wi-Fi, no stress, just the swell and the flow, in the middle of nowhere with nowhere to go. Yeah, just let it breathe. Floating through the velvet, drifting on the blue. The moon is catching fire in the liquid residue. Yeah, we're sailing on a dream, middle of the night. Everything is hazy in the soft neon light, just the rhythm of the tide pulling us away, looking for a feeling that we couldn't find by day. Midnight, shadows playing on the polished wood. Everything is exactly where it always should be. Free like the foam on the crest, lay your head down, let the rhythm do the rest. The horizon is a blur, a mystery untold, dripping in silver, shimmering in gold. Just a lone yacht cruising through the indigo haze, lost in the magic of these wandering days. Midnight drift, keep it moving slow, yeah, just the sea and me. Just the sea and me. Yeah.
Just you and me,
Under the giant glow.
check it.
Yeah. Oh.
The sun dipped low, painted the sky in shades of gold. Now the stars are waking up, stories waiting to be told. We're walking slow, footprints sinking in the damp sand. I feel the pulse of the ocean, holding your hand.
The breeze is whispering secrets through the palm trees. Cool mist on our faces, bringing us to our knees. In this moment, time is nothing but a ghost, just two souls drifting on the edge of the coast. I see the reflection of the galaxy in your eyes, better than any dream, no need for any disguise. The salt in the air, the rhythm of the tide. There's nowhere else I'd rather be, nowhere to hide.
Under the moonlight, baby, just you and me, watching the silver ripples dance across the sea. Lo-fi beats playing low, keeping us in the flow. Where the sand meets the water, that's where we go. Yeah, we're drifting away, drifting so far, counting every wish on a falling star. Moonlight shadows, silver on the shore. In this quiet world, I couldn't ask for more.
Yeah. The moon is a spotlight hanging in the velvet blue. Everything feels vintage, everything feels true. I got my lo-fi heart beating to the kick in the snare. The scent of the ocean spray lingering in your hair. Remember when we said we find a place to escape? Now we're standing in the landscape, shifting the shape of our reality, moving at a mellow pace. I can see the stardust glowing on your face. No phones, no noise, just the crackle of the track, looking at the horizon, never looking back. The water's humming the melody, low and deep, while the rest of the city is fast asleep. Slow it down. Can you hear that? The universe is breathing with us.
Right, step by step.
Left,
Right by step.
right, step by step.
On the dunes,
Humming those
midnight tunes.
silver light.
Everything is alright.
Yeah, everything is alright.
Yeah, yeah. I take a seat on a driftwood log, pulling you near. The static of the world starts to disappear. We talk about the future, we talk about the past, wishing this midnight magic could forever last. The waves are like heartbeats, steady and slow, creating a phosphorescent neon glow. Every grain of sand is a memory we keep in the silence of the night while the shadows creep.
You put your head on my shoulder, feeling the vibe. This is the kind of peace that words can't describe. Just a lo-fi boy and the girl by the bay, watching the moon wash the worries away.
Under the moonlight, baby, just you and me, watching the silver ripples dance across the sea. Lo-fi beats playing low, keeping us in the flow. Where the sand meets the water, that's where we go. Yeah, we're drifting away, drifting so far, counting every wish on a falling star. Moonlight shadows, silver on the shore. In this quiet world, I couldn't ask for more.
Yeah. The tide comes in, brushing against our feet. Cold water, warm hearts, making life sweet. I'm looping this moment like a favorite sample. The evidence of magic is more than ample. Look at the lighthouse blinking in the distance. Life is beautiful when you drop the resistance. Just flowing in the mood, soaking in the light. Everything is cinematic, everything is right. The moon is our witness, the
Sea is our song,
this is exactly where
we both belong.
soft chords, heavy bass, chilling in the breeze, mind at rest.
Heart at total ease.
Yeah,
Silver sand,
moonlight echoes,
just keep drifting.
don't wake me up yet. Yeah. The sun peeks through the blinds like an uninvited guest, tracing patterns on the floor, put my patience to the test. 9 a.m. and the mercury's already on the climb. Waking up in the sweat feels like I'm serving time. The sheets are tangled, the air is thick and still, looking for some shadow on the dusty windowsill. Outside the window, the asphalt starts to steam. Everything is blurry like a fever-coated dream. I reach for the water, but the bottle's getting warm. Waiting for the clouds, waiting for the storm. Oh, this heavy summer haze, lost inside these golden days. Concrete burning under feet, moving slow to the lo-fi beat. Just a fan and a melody, trying to find some liberty in the heat, yeah, in the heat, yeah. Walk down to the corner, the sidewalks breathing fire. The hum of air conditioners, a never-ending choir. The stray cats hiding under a rustic Chevy van, looking for a breeze just like every other man. The sky is a blue that hurts the naked eye. Not a single cloud drifting in the silent sky. I see the kids playing with the hydrant down the street. Cold water splashing, dancing on the burning sheet. But me, I'm just drifting, moving like I'm underwater. Summer's got a grip and it's only getting hotter.
clock hits like a physical weight. Everything is closed, even time is running late. The ceiling fan is spinning, cutting through the dust. Meadows in the city turning into orange rust. I'm staring at the ceiling thinking about the snow, wishing for a January wind to start to blow. My t-shirt sticking to my back, a salty kinda cold. Lost at sea on dry land, looking for a boat. The radio is static, the signal's getting weak. Too tired to move, too exhausted to speak. Smell of grilled street food and gasoline in the air. The shimmer on the highway, a ghost like flare. Ice cream melting down the sticky plastic cone. The vibration of the city, a low frequency drone. Every shadow is a sanctuary, every porch a stage. We're all just characters trapped on the sun-drenched page. I sip on bitter tea, let the ice melt on my tongue. Feeling every year of being restless, being young. The horizon is shaking, the world is out of focus. Summer is a spell, a golden hocus pocus. Don't run, just flow. Let the tempo take it low. When the world is burning bright, we just wait for the cooler night. Wait for the night. Finally the orange starts to bleed into the gray. The brutal sun is folding, ending its display. The shadows stretch like fingers across the park, preparing for the transition, the coming of the dark. The breeze finally whispers a secret through the trees, bringing us to life, bringing us to our knees. The heat is still there, lingering in the brick, but the air is getting thinner, no longer quite so thick. I put my headphones on, let the jazz fill the space. Finally feeling human, finally finding grace. Stay cool, keep the fan spinning. See you when the rain falls. Breathe for the night.
Too many tabs open. System overload. Blue light flickering, ghost in the screen. Living for the pixels and the space in between. Notifications popping like a fever in the brain. Trying to find a signal through the digital brain. My thoughts are like cables all tangled and frayed. Lost in the debt of the attention I paid. Scroll for a mile but I'm standing in place. Looking for a soul in the cyberspace face. The algorithm knows what I want before I do, but it doesn't know the ache of the red, white and blue. I'm wired to the world but I'm lonely as hell. Locked in the chime of a notification bell.
Freight cables tangled in the dark, trying to find a fire from a digital spark. Unplug the soul, let the battery die. I'm looking for a truth that the screen can't supply. Cut the connection, let the signal go weak, until the only voice is the one that I speak.
Put the phone face down on the velvet of the rug, feeling the withdrawal like a heavy-handed drug. The silence is loud when you're used to the beat, but it's the only way to find a promise I can keep. No more likes, no more shares, no more ghosts in the feed. Just the raw, quiet hunger of a basic human need. The world is a network of copper and light, but I'm looking for the darkness in the middle of the night, where the eyes don't burn and the mind doesn't race in the non-binary analog kind of space. Power down, offline. Disconnected, finally.